It's Week 11 of the 2024 season, and our focus goes to Jalen Johnson.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. Brandon Gaudin joined as always by Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Bears in this one. They think they can run the football in this one, but there's a group on the other sideline that thinks otherwise.
Yeah, it's always intriguing when you pit an offense against a defense that seems like they can cancel each other out. We've got a top 5 rushing offense against a top 5 defense. So a lot of times it comes down to execution and maybe a little bit of that, what coaches call want to.
Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Fielded right around the 8. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. On 2nd and 11 now. Herbert. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because now to draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Herbert. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 3rd and 4 now. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he is going to have a Lions first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47. Back to the running game with Swift. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 45 on 2nd down. Herbert. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 35. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. On first down, it's Herbert. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Throwing again on second down. Herbert. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. I'm curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
He'll drop this one off to Swift. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Swift going to try up the middle, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Chance is good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. On second and goal, Herbert. His throw incomplete. 2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on third and goal here. Now it's Herbert. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. York able to send this one through, and the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. So here now the Bears offense for their first drive of the game. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And what a performance in his last game. A couple of touchdown passes. That was positive.
But more than 2 interceptions.
Yeah, that's not what he's looking for. What did Vince Lombardi say, though? Winning isn't everything.
It's the only thing.
And that's what he hangs his hat on after last week's game.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. A give. This is Montgomery. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Lions will take over. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Forced out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too. Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Finding Bourne here over the middle. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. First down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10. At the 20. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. He'll rifle this one deep right side. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they have things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight, and that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Herbert on 3rd down now. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, we use the term pitch and catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the first down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's all about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it, rips it, there you go.
Herbert now. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Swift. And Swift is not going to get there as they stop him short of the yellow line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. Defense keeps him out of the end zone there. Now, will they go for it? And if so, can they do it one more time?
Yeah, I just don't know if it's worth it going for it, because what we've seen from the defense so far, every gap is taken care of. Everyone is sound in their coverage. No one is breaking free. And those ball carriers are getting tagged. If I were them, I'd think very hard about just taking 3 points and taking their dignity and moving on.
And the ball's at the 2, spotted at the 2, so a pretty good chunk to go. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. An early decision point here, Charles. Maybe one we'll look back on later. They go on 4th and goal, and they punch it in for the touchdown.
We always talk about how football is a game of confidence, and that's how you get it right there. Leave your offense out there and tell them, I believe in you. And they pay it off with 6 points.
Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Here's Justin Fields and the rest of the Chicago offense. And his struggles, they're continuing. He had 3 interceptions in last week's ball game. 2 more already here before halftime as they take over with a first down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. But a gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
I have to admit I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Bears at 7-2 here on the year. Their head coach, he's got them believing in themselves. They've won 7 of their last 9 games now.
And they were able to tough it out last week, a close one-score game, and those are the kind of...
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely, because remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And the next-gen stat's going to show just how much time he had to make a decision, and it's not much. 3 seconds, the final clocking. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession. And here's Trenton Gill on to punt. And this will be taken at the 13. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Herbert. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He'll find Williams on the slant. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Now a carry for Swift. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. On 2nd and 9. Herbert. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Here's Fields. Out right, he's got Ruckert. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Fields on 1st down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And this will be a Bears 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the line.
Montgomery back to the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now a 1st down throw, Fields. And his throw here's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 1 play action, Fields. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. Smith catches left side. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And off comes to Montgomery. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Fields now to throw. Over the middle. And a loose football. Fields hit and the ball is loose. And the Lions have recovered. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Got his man. It's Williams. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Working with a 2nd and 4. Here's Herbert. Finding Williams once more, complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down.
1st down, Detroit.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. To throw again on second down. Herbert. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Here's Herbert. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. And that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack.
Even keeping the back in for extra protection on 3rd down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the Bears take over. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a lion that's shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. This offense so far on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Off play action, Fields. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. And he will have the Bears first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. These two teams met up earlier in the year back in week 4. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. On first down, it's Fields. Catch is made by Hardman. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. They just got to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Fields throwing again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fields. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 21. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. To throw on 2nd and 10, Fields. That's caught left side by Hardman. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Dancing to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. An incomplete pass on first down. Here's second and goal. And here comes throw number one for the backup QB. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Back to throw again. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Smith. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Patterson's kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, trailing into break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback. And Detroit getting set to go now.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Herbert now. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Herbert. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On first down, Justin Herbert. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. The NFL season going to be about 2/3 complete after this weekend. So lots to get to as we check out what's going on here in Week 11. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis. And it's the Packers who have the lead in that one. Christian Watson, a touchdown reception. From there, we'll head to Cleveland to check on the Browns at home at First Energy Stadium. And in that one, it's the visiting Giants who have the lead. Darius Slayton, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. Chris Godwin, a touchdown catch in the victory. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Lions. And they've had plenty of success throwing the football so far this afternoon, as they're on pace to throw for over 300 yards if their form holds. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they weren't quite as successful throwing the ball as their counterparts were, but they still were able to move the ball reasonably well in that first half.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here's Fields. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Throwing again on second down. Fields goes right back to Smith again. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Throwing again is Fields. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Throwing on third down, Fields. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 23. A nice gain of 21 yards.
The kind of game he's had so far, you have to know that on third down, the kid would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. On the carry, it's Montgomery. Afitu Melifonwu up to make the tackle there. The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That was a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Now a first and 10 at the 11. Now Fields. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. Second and 6 with the ball on the 7.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Montgomery. 60 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Back to throw. Fields. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Montgomery. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on first down, then ran it on second down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important third down try?
Once more Montgomery, but he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
That was a huge play on 3rd down, so now what? Do you go for it? Do you trust your offense? Or do you want to put on your defense to try and get the ball back? Me? I'm going for it right here.
Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. Patterson's kick is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play there for Detroit. 59 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Going back to the same well, it's Hockenson again. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. From the gun, here's Swift. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on the stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game where one team's coming down and hitting threes, and you're coming back and getting twos, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those 6s on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will have the Bears 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. Shifts past him at the 45. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
And despite a nice juke there, really good move, he only gets about a yard, and it brings up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Fields. Complete. Smith has it. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. A dime look defensively for the Lions on 3rd. Fields. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. On 2nd and 9. Herbert throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out, and a 5-yard penalty.
False start.
The false start hurts him there a bit, backs him up to 2nd and 9. Here's Herbert. Got his man. It's Williams. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Herbert throwing again. And that is incomplete. Here comes the Lions punter now. He's been terrific so far. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10. From back at their own 10-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. And this one complete to Smith. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Fields now to throw. Out right, he's got Ruckert. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
And now the red flag out on the field. We'll have a challenge forthcoming.
Play is under review.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. A give. This is Montgomery. Taken down at the 42.
David Montgomery on the near. He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Fields. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now it's Fields. He's going to go up top again. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. He's got a man, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Fields. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he overshot it. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
They've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though. 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Again, Fields. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. To throw is Fields. Catch is made by Hardman. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down.
Every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
They'll run with Montgomery. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They try again with Montgomery. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. They'll run for it with Montgomery. And this time he is in. David Montgomery, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bears go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He And his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Steps away to his left. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets it back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet and said, go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Herbert now. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Herbert. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 48-yard line.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 38-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a toss for Swift left side. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down. The last run got 3, now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw here, Herbert. He's got it to Williams. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. This offense on 3rd down today, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. Here it's 3rd and 3. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the 1st.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. They'll find Williams on the slant. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
10 yards on the pickup.
An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. To the air again. Herbert able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Detroit.
Here's Herbert. Finding Bourne here over the middle. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that will bring up 2nd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. His pass caught at the 4. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now it's Herbert. Looking for Hockenson, and he's got him. Touchdown, Detroit. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Lions get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Extra point by York is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Bears offense ready to get going again. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. To throw again on 2nd down, Fields. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000's a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays hot.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To the air again, Fields. He's got Smith here. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. That last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would say the team should give him a game.
Touchdown! Jeremy Ruckert, 26 yards. And the Bears have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And Detroit getting set to go now. I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space from their back to the wall, though. So you're exactly right. They've got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working? Can you get those types of matchups again? And can you run those plays that'll get you a little bit more breathing room and a little bit of space?
Play action. It's Herbert. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First down, Lions.
Here's Herbert. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Herbert throwing again. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. From the 30 on 2nd down. Herbert. Open man is born. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A well-executed 22-yard gain. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now 1st and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think you need to.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. The quick slant caught. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal. Well, right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to go out extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger. They'll run with Swift. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Now Herbert. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. York able to send this one through, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So now Fields and the Bears down 27-21, a minute 46 to go. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on 1st down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Back to throw. Fields. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Fields throw there, taken in by Smith. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Eluding the pressure right. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Marking down at the 9. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down. Got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have as well as they understand where they are on the field.
They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. Now Fields. Escaping the pressure right. Smith catches left side. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. All eyes on Fields. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Here's Fields. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for 4 yards. Incomplete. It's now 4th down and
4th down. Fields has to have this one. And this is caught. Touchdown. And now they're an extra point away from winning this thing in the final seconds.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point. It's pretty crucial.
That's right. Just one more element to complete the victory. Extra point try now for Patterson. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Patterson now for the extra point. And they have got the lead. Takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the final act was the David Montgomery touchdown reception. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. One last throw here for Herbert. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for the Bears, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for Detroit, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Indianapolis Colts.